Yo, what's up? This is your boy Darren Branch here, SportsView360.com, covering New Orleans Saints, and today I'm going to recap what has transpired not too long ago between the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. Saints lose to the Commanders by a score of 20-19, only losing by 1 point. They fall to 5-9 on the season, 3-5 at home. The Commanders go to 9-5, 4-3 away from their home stadium. This was a really close game. Saints win it for it throughout its entirety. Um, Closer than I thought it was going to be. You know, defense, you got to give them a lot of credit. Since Rizzi has taken over, that defense has played a lot better, a whole lot better compared to what we saw on the Dennis Allen. It hasn't been perfect, but the defense has played a lot better. You know, and like always, the Saints had their share of injuries in this game. Alvin Kamara left the game with a groin injury. Kool-Aid McKinstry left the game as well. But the Saints still fought hard, in this game. Kendry Miller, we got a nice sample size out of Kendry Miller in this game. Had 9 carries, 46 yards, no touchdowns. Quarterback position, they made a change after the halftime. Win with Spencer Rattler, who played a lot better compared to Jay Hayner. We could put that to bed right now. Jay Hayner is not the guy going forward for the Saints. Between him and Spencer Rattler, that we put that to bed right now. But Spencer Rattler came in, give this team a spark, and the Saints got back into this game. You know, I believe it was Cedric Wilson Jr. threw a touchdown pass to Alvin Kamara. Um, Other touchdown, came from Swanson Road. They had a chance to tie the game. They had a chance to tie it, but instead went for two. But they went for the 2 point conversion attempt failed, so they got back in. They lost the game. But didn't like the call. I don't know if I agree with them going for two. Should have played in the overtime. The Saints had the momentum. They had the momentum in the game. All they had to do if they get the ball, they probably would have got the ball and scored a touchdown and won the game. But he went for two. He wanted to go for the win right there. It is what it is. I'm not really too upset about the way the game played out, because they played a lot better than I thought. A whole lot better than I thought. Commanders had the chances to really run up the score on the Saints, but they had a multiple penalties in this game. They had a lot of drops in this game as well by their wide receivers, where Terry McLaurin had Saints defenders burnt in this game, but he couldn't. McLaurin couldn't hold on to the football, you know. But overall, man, I know. I mean, I'm not the one to always push more victories and things like that. But there is a more victory in this game. There is a small more victory in this game, and that's Spencer Rattler. You know what I'm saying? I know, and also you may get a Darren Rizzi may have gotten a boost from this game, even though the Saints lost. When I'm talking about boost, what I mean by saying boost is that the and we're talking about his situation in regards to him competing for the full time head coaching position role. So this probably helped him out a lot. Probably helped him out a lot. Um, the team has played hard on there compared to what we've seen under Dennis Allen. The team has played a whole lot better under Darren Rizzi. Opposing kickers, is still having issues, missing field goals since he has become the head coach. So you gotta give him a lot of credit for that, though. And also, man, there's there's just so much you can do with this team right now, with this roster right now, with the injuries, the modern injuries, um, leak it, the bad offensive line. quarterbacks in which situation. There's just so much you can do with this team right now, man. And for the most part, his hands is tied. The entire coach's hands, coaching staff's hands is tied in this game. The hands are tied, everybody. So that's just so much you can do with this team. And he has gotten the most out of it. But it'll be up to the higher ups decision to elevate him from the full time role or not. You know what I'm saying? But quarterback situation, I think you may have something with Spencer Rattler, but it does not hurt to add another quarterback to this room, in my opinion. And that's through the draft. Not in the first or second round, but maybe in the third or fourth. Saints should consider adding another quarterback to this room. You know what I'm saying? To somebody that can come in and help, not want to say help, but somebody that can come in and push Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of these quarterbacks. But MVS once again had like a two catch game, 64 yards. That's what he's done pretty much for this game. I felt as though Black Groupie played a huge role in getting back into this game. No missed field goals. But I thought the defense really brought it today. I think they sacked Daniels 8 times today. Sacked him 8 times. Cam Jordan had a few sacks. Chase Young had 2 sacks today. I think Granson had a sack, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just a good effort, a valiant effort by the defense, in my opinion. That was my biggest takeaway from this game is the performance by the defense, because I just knew that Commanders would have come in this game and you know put up more points than what the scoreboard indicated. And maybe if Rizzi would have started Rattler at the beginning of the game, the Saints probably would have won it. Probably would have won the game. But it is what it is at this point. But I give Rizzi credit for being proactive. I give Rizzi credit for not being stubborn, for not being, you know, stuck in your ways. You see that, you saw that Hayner wasn't getting it done, made the change immediately before the game got out of hand. And thanks to the defense, they were able to get back into it and made the game very entertaining, dramatic, and competitive. But the result they didn't get the result that they were looking for. But he went for two. It didn't happen. Now I also saw that Kevin Austin Jr. was wide open, so he didn't look that way. I think the play was all it was meant to go to Jawan Johnson all along. So it is what it is, man. But Saints come up short once again. Not I won't say once again, but they're now 3-2 under Darren Rizzi. Fall to 5-9 on the season. Close game, losing to the Commanders by a score of 20-19. Up next is a matchup against the Green Bay Packers on the road at Lambeau Field. I think they're gonna go with Spencer Rattler, and maybe they may lose that game. They might win that game. You never know because the team is playing a lot better. It may be another close outing, but we'll see how it all play out next week. I think it's just the right. I think the right call would be to start Spencer Rattler to see what he has in a full um, give it get let him put out a full body of work to see if he is the right guy. Could potentially be the right guy on the center for the Saints. So we'll see how it all play out. All right, so I'll laugh you off right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What were your thoughts on today's game? And also check out sportsview360.com/Saints for latest content on the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.